Hello everyone, this is Hen Harshita from EEE Department of Srinivasa Ramanujana Institute of Technology of 2nd BTech of first semesters of CAE 2, and my topic is H parameters, which is also called as hybrid parameters, and the subject is electrical circuit analysis of 2, and the subject code is 2330302. And let's start. As we all know that parameters are four types of Z parameters, Y parameters, transmission and hybrid. The transmission is also called as ABCD parameters. And let us see that dependent and independent. In Z parameters, V1 and V2 are dependent, I1 and I2 are independent. In a short circuit, or else we can call it as Y parameters, dependent or I1 and I2, independent or V1 and V2. In a transmission, dependent or V1 and I1, independent or V2 and I2, hybrid or dependent V1 and I2, independent or I1 and V2. As I startingly said that parameters are four types, and my topic is H parameters. Let's see of H parameters. It's also called as hybrid parameters. Here V1 and I2 are expressed in the terms of I1 and V2. Let us see the equations of general equations. V1 is equals to H11 I1 plus H12 I2, and I2 is equals to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. Let us see one example on hybrid parameters. Let us see the question. Find H parameters for the network. Here is the circuit diagram, and this circuit diagram of having two loops, then we consider as the two currents are passing through it, that is I1 and I2. In a circuit, if the voltage is not given, so we need to assume that there is a V1 and V2 currents. See, V1 and V2 voltages are there. Let us see the solution for the given question. First, we need to write the general equations for the given circuit. As we know that it is a H parameter, so the general equations for the H parameters is V1 is equals to H11 I1 plus H12 V2. I2 is equals to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. From the given circuit diagram, there is a two loops. So loop 1, let us consider as loop 1 as V1 is equals to 7I1 plus 7 into I1 plus I2. Let us see the equation of total. V1 is equals to 14I1 plus 7I2. Let us consider this is as equation 1, and from the loop 2, V2 is equals to 7I2 plus 7I1 plus I2. V2 is equals to 14I2 plus 7I1. Let us consider this is as equation 2. As we know that there are the two cases. In first case, V2 is equals to 0 because we do the short circuited for the second port. In case 2, we do the open circuited port of I1 is equals to 0. So as we know that equation 1 is V1 is equals to 14I1 plus 7I2, and V2 is equals to 7I1 plus 14I2. Here we need to take V2 is equals to 0. So we need to take I2 as common. Then 7I1 is equals to minus 14I2. If we take 14 here, then 7I1 by minus 14 is equals to I2. Here 7 ones are 7 twos are, the cancellation will be there. Then the I2 is equals to minus I1 by minus 1 by 2. Next, we need to take the H21. So I2 by I1 is equals to minus 1 by 2. As we know that I2 is equals to minus I1 minus 1 by 2 I1, then we need to substitute in the equation 1, and the equation is V1 is equals to 14 I1 plus 7 into minus 1 by 2 into I1. Next, the V1 we need to take 2 as a common to all. Then 2 into 14 is equals to 28 I1. minus 7I1 by 2. V1 is equals to 21 by 2I1. As we need to take the H11, V1 by I1 is equals to 21 by 2 and the units are ohms. H11 is an impedance and H21 is an current gain. With that, the case 1 is completed. Let's see the case 2. Here case 2 is an open circuited port. Then I1 is equals to 0. Substitute this I1 is equals to 0 in both equation 1 and equation 2. V1 is equals to 7I2. V2 is equals to 7I1 plus 14I2. As we said that we need to take 1 as to be a common. So V1 is equals to 7 into V2 by 14. V1 is equals to 1 by 2 V2. Next we need to take as H12. So V1 by V2 is equals to 1 by 2. Here there is no units because voltage is gain. And next we need to substitute I2. Then V2 is equals to 7I1 plus 14I2. V2 is equals to 14I2. And we need to take the H22 as admittance. I2 by V2 is equals to 1 by 14 ohms. After completion of the case 1 and case 2, we need to substitute the values in the matrix form. H11 is equals to 21 by 2, H12 is equals to minus 1 by 2, H21 is equals to 1 by 2, H22 is equals to 1 by 4. And the reciprocity condition is H12 is equals to minus H21. We need to substitute the values. Minus 1 by 2 is equals to minus 1 by 2. And the symmetric condition and is H11 H22 minus H21 H12 is equals to 1. We need to substitute the values. After substituting, we need to check the answer, and if the answer is equal, then the H parameters are proved. I hope this is useful for you, and thank you.